What is up, flock? Feenix here, and welcome to my last Farming Sim 22 video before Farming Sim 22 does come out. I wanted to make a list of 5 things I'm really looking forward to, and 5 things that just kind of meh to me when it comes to Farming Sim 22. When I say meh, it's like stuff that the game probably could have done without, and I wouldn't have cared. But before we do get into that, I want to talk about the COLDEST Black Friday. For those of you guys that don't know what that is, currently over at the coldestwater.com/blackout, the Black Friday deals are going on, and they are some crazy deals. If you guys haven't checked it out, I highly recommend you heading over there. You can get up to 50% off select random drops throughout the month, and up to 25 or 20%, not 25, my bad, 20% off the entire website at the coldestwater.com/blackout. If you use code blackout when you check out, you can save 20% off the coldestwater at thecoldestwater.com. So you guys can check that out. I mean, there's some crazy doorbuster drops going on. You get up to 50% off the COLDEST mugs, 50% off the COLDEST cooler, 50% off the lowball tumblers, 40% off the COLDEST ice packs, 40% off the COLDEST Cody can coolers. Try saying that 5 times fast. 40% off the darkest coffee, 20% off the COLDEST water bottle, 20% off the COLDEST ice packs, 20% off the COLDEST pillow for the pre-order, because they have the COLDEST pillow 2 coming out in December. 20% off the COLDEST pillow cover, and 20% off the COLDEST dog bed. Like I said, the COLDEST pillow is coming out in December, and the COLDEST dog bowls are back in stock after being out of stock for like 2 or 3 months. So you guys can check that out over at thecoldestwater.com. And then for your doorbusters, you head on over to thecoldestwater.com/blackout. Everything ends November 30th. Yeesh, it's too early in the morning for this. Let's get into our list here. So I'm going to do one thing I'm looking forward to, one thing I'm not really looking forward to. So we're going to go 1 and 1 and all that. So number 1, the first thing I'm looking forward to is the AI Rehaul. We haven't really seen much of it in videos or whatever. They just did put out like a huge blog post talking about the features of hired help and all that. And that's cool and all. Like, let me put it, I'm excited for the hired worker Rehaul. That's going to be awesome. It basically, from what I got from it, it's going to work a lot like Crossplay works. So you can tell your AI worker to go, dump a trailer or haul stuff from point A to point B, which to me is really cool. That was one of the benefits of having what was it called, Crossplay, that you could run trailers back and forth. So if you're harvesting a field by yourself, you can have a loop of things going. I always use the Crossplay for like the parade videos I did. That and Follow Me is how I managed to accomplish that. So I'm looking forward to that. But they still, they haven't showed us any video of this, which concerns me. And they said they're working on it till the last minute. So that's good. But I imagine we're at. It's currently the day I'm recording this is the 18th. So I'm pretty sure it has to be finalized by now. Like, we should have some form of what it's going to look like on release. If they're working up to it right at release, that concerns me. That really concerns me. So, we'll see how that goes. It scares me. It scares me a lot. But I really hope that the AI, like, when not in this mode, is a lot smaller. Or even when it's in this mode, is a lot smarter, because I don't want it be like hired helps blocked by a car, hired helps blocked by an object, running into trees or whatever. I hope that it is it's a little bit smarter and knows how to avoid objects. We'll see. The first thing I have on my list that I'm not looking forward to, Crossplay. And I've already seen how people are completely misunderstanding how Crossplay is going to work. So the way Crossplay works is you'll be able to join, Xbox players will be able to join PlayStation players, console players will be able to join PC players and all that. That's all going to be a thing, but you have to have the same mods. And I've already seen in my streams and everything, people are confused that this means that any mods that PC players are going to have, console players are going to have, and that's not going to be the case. This is why I really wish this wasn't even added. For console players, it would be cool. If for your friends that have an Xbox or your friends that have a PlayStation, you guys can play back and forth. But when it comes to the crossplay of PC, people are already misconstruing it to mean, hey, I'm going to be able to have that Peterbilt that such and such on YouTube has. That's not how it works. That's not how it's going to work at all. The only mods that console players will still be able to use is mods from Giant's Mod Hub. And if a PC player has a mod that's not from the Mod Hub, then you won't be able to join. So that's why I put crossplay as number one. I'm not looking forward to it because people are already misunderstanding what that means, and people are already getting kind of in an uproar over this and not being able to have mods still. So I feel like Giants made a huge leap with to make it so y'all can play with each other. But God, it's going to be a nightmare because these people, these console players who have been begging for PC mods, it's just going to make it even worse. They'll be like, it's a crossplay, so I can have this now. So tell me how to get it. Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. All right. Number two I have for looking forward to is production chains. This is something that I have. I've always said ever since. A lot of people said this is dumb. It's not going to be used after the first week and all this. Me, I spent like months with the whole honey thing. You guys remember that? And when I was live streaming, I would do the honey production stuff. Dude, I did that for months. Like, I absolutely love that, and I'd still be doing it if people weren't tired of watching me do it. Because I find that stuff fascinating. Now we're gonna have like a whole section, and there's gonna be, you have to have this to do this and all that. I really can't. I cannot wait for it, and I'm probably gonna spend a lot of time doing it. Simply because, yeah, it's cool. Number two that I have on my list that I'm really not looking forward to is grapes and olives. Grapes and olives. Yeah, that's we're there. We're there. I mean, I feel like there's a ton of other crops. I understand why they did it because that's why I put this at number two, because it kind of goes with production chains to make olive oil, to make grape juice and all that. It is kind of necessary to have grapes and olives, but yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. There's a lot of other crops that we've seen in modded maps that have been cool to have over grapes and olives, but I understand adding that in adds a whole, like the whole production stuff, so that's cool and all. I think there's other crops that could have been added. Just my opinion. Number three I'm really looking forward to is character customization. I am a nerd when it comes to character customization. We have a ton of customization options going in to Farm Sim 22. And I'm kind of looking forward to see how modders incorporate that in mods. Like, are we going to get like modded hoodies and stuff like that? That'd be cool to see. But I find that fascination after years of looking like everybody dressed the same, just different color shirts, and different, like, I was blown away that we had different logos for hats in in 19. So the fact that we're gonna have just a wide variety of outfits and stuff to wear, to just make ourselves kind of unique, I find that awesome. And it made my top 5 list because like the one screenshot, the guy's wearing jeans and a case hoodie and a case hat. That's probably going to be me. I'm going to be rocking probably a black hoodie. Hopefully there's a black hoodie in the game with a logo on it or something like that, and some blue jeans and a hat to match, or a hat that doesn't match, because you don't have to have it match anyway. I can't wait for it, and I can't wait to see everybody else's characters in the game. That'd be awesome. Number 3 on my not looking forward to list is rock collecting. I've never seen that at all, and I am just kind of like, I'll probably never do it. I might do it once just to say I did, but I don't feel like that is, I don't know. If you guys are looking forward to that, feel free to let me know, because I have never seen a piece of equipment out in the field picking up rocks. I don't know. I really don't. And do we even get to use the rocks for anything? I don't know if Giant said that at all, if the rocks are going to be used for anything. But yeah, I don't know about that one. That one came out of left field, so I put rock collecting as number 3. Actually, it was number 2, and I swapped it with grapes and olives because of the tie-in with the whole production change thing. Let's move on to number 4, what I'm looking forward to, and that's the FPS frames per second improvement. So this was another huge one for me when I first, when I first read that or watched the video about how. No, I read it first in the Facebook post I talked about in my last video, or one of my last videos, where if you park a vehicle in a garage, the game will not load it. If something's behind a wall, the game will not load it in, so you're not having all this equipment loaded in that you don't see. So it's going to make it easier on your computer, and I really can't wait for it, especially multiplayer, because I feel like multiplayer is where we have it worse, when people have a ton of stuff just sitting around in barns and everything. So I really hope this helps. Might not help us in multiplayer with certain people that just leave things laying around. I won't mention any names. We all know who you are. But it will greatly benefit practically anybody who's playing this game. And if you park your stuff in, like in the sheds and everything, you should have it in some frames per second improvement. And that's a huge. That's why I'm so happy that they actually took time to work on not only gameplay, but how you put. I don't know. I really don't know how to put it. Improving how the game runs, I guess you can say. They put a lot of time and effort into that, and I hope it pays off, because if I can get not only is it the whole hide and stuff thing, there's something that you can turn on that increases a bunch of your FPS dramatically while giving you a sharp, clear picture. So looking forward to it, and not having look at something and dropping down 20 frames. So that'd be good. Very nice. Number 4 I listed on not really looking forward to is Seasons. Maybe it's just because of the way Seasons was implemented in 19 that makes me kind of weary about this one, because the concept of Seasons I really liked. And when Seasons first became a thing in, what was 17? It was definitely 17, because I think I talked about it on the default map. What was that called? Westbridge Hills, I think it was? Or was that 15? Yeah, 17 was Goldcrest Valley. Maybe I don't know. Anyway, when Seasons first became a thing, I was super interested, especially when you get to plow snow and all that. That stuff's pretty cool. But when it was implemented in 19, I feel like it was very wishy-washy, and don't get me wrong, they have improved it a lot since that release. I think they just completely redid it for 22. Correct me if I'm wrong. They just kind of went back to the drawing board and completely revamped it. And I like that they made it longer, but until I actually get down to sit down and play it, I'm not really. It's not going to make or break the game for me. But to each their own. Number 5 that I'm really looking forward to, and you know, this could have easily been number 1, is Elm Creek. The map. It's called Elm Creek. Is it Elm Creek or Elk Creek? Elm Creek. Why I say Elk Creek? It's okay. It's okay. I haven't been up for 2 hours already, and it's only 7 o'clock in the morning. Elm Creek, the American map coming for 22. Not really a huge fan of the French map that they're bringing out, and of course don't really care about the Alpine map that we have in 19. But the Elm Creek map is looking really good. Really good. It's everything I've wanted in a map. You guys know I like a highway system, and it looks like we're getting a highway system in this map. Let me just open up this map very quick just to make sure I'm not out. Yeah, no, there's definitely a dual lane highway set up in this map, and it's even got the overpasses and stuff in it. That to me, if you guys remember all the way back in 15, what was it called, Sweetwater V2, that had the highway map in it. Freaking loved it. I loved that map, just because it kind of reminds me of like farms along Route 1 here. So yeah, really looking forward to the Elm Creek map. I'll probably play on that quite a bit because it looks beautiful. Giants knocked it out of the park on this one. You know, we're quick to criticize them when it comes to their maps, like Westbridge Hills, and then what was it called, Crest Valley, and even this most recent one, which was probably the worst out of the 3, I'm thinking, in my opinion. Yeah, we're quick to criticize them, but they look, and of course once we get in game it could always be worse, but they knocked it out of the park on this map, and I really can't wait for it. I really can't. The last one I have on my list, and the final thing we're going to talk about, is bees. Bees are buzz bees are in the game. Which the reason I put it on this list that I'm not really looking forward to, could done without all that, is because I feel like it's going to be like a very watered down version, and this could be with the same with a whole production change or production chain feature. The bees look like a very watered down version of the honey production mod from 19. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it's going to be as intense as that was, and if that's how the production chains are going to be, it could be a huge letdown for me. So we'll see how it goes, but right now, bees, from what I've seen, the blog post they put out, the screenshots, I'm just kind of like, I don't know about that one, George. So yeah, that's why I put bees at number 5, and that's going to do it for me for the day, and it's going to do it for me for my pre-FS22 release video. So I'm excited for it. I can't wait to get the game downloaded and start playing. We're going to be playing Tuesday night. We already have a server ready to go for you guys. Is there anyone that wants to join? We're gonna experience it together. So I'm looking forward to it. But if you guys did like this video, be sure to leave a like down below. It does help me out so very much, and I do appreciate it so very much. If you guys do want to see future Farm Sim 22 videos after it releases, be sure to click that subscribe button. If you guys want to be notified whenever I do go live or upload a video, click that notification bell. And as always, guys, thank you so very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.